Did you know that some common food items in your kitchen could potentially be lethal? It might seem shocking, but it's true. Every day we consume a variety of foods, trusting in their nourishing properties. But hidden amidst the vitamins, proteins, and essential fats, there can sometimes lurk unexpected dangers. Some of these hazards are due to naturally occurring toxins, while others are the result of improper preparation or overconsumption. From the seeds of the seemingly harmless apple to the exotic pufferfish, these everyday items carry a surprising secret. They can be harmful and in extreme cases even fatal. But don't let this alarm you. Knowledge is power, and being aware of these potential dangers is the first step towards safe consumption. So brace yourself. Prepare to be shocked as we count down the top 15 food items that, surprisingly, could put your life at risk. Stay tuned to find out what dangers might be lurking in your pantry. Ever heard of the saying, "an apple a day keeps the doctor away"? Well, it's not entirely true. While the juicy flesh of an apple is packed with nutrients, the seeds tell a different story. They contain a compound called amygdalin. Now, amygdalin might sound harmless, but when it's broken down in your gut, it turns into something far less friendly: cyanide. Yes, you heard it right, cyanide, a deadly poison. A few seeds might not cause a problem. Your body can handle small amounts, but if you were to consume hundreds or even thousands of seeds, the cyanide could build up to fatal levels, leading to hypoxemia, a condition where your body doesn't have enough oxygen, and eventually death. So next time, think twice before you chew those apple seeds. Fancy a bite of the exotic fugu or pufferfish? You might be signing your death warrant. Fugu is a delicacy treasured in Japan and other parts of the world. However, this seemingly harmless fish harbors a deadly secret. It contains tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin up to 1,200 times more lethal than cyanide. Yes, you heard that right, 1,200 times. When improperly prepared, this toxin can lead to paralysis and respiratory failure, resulting in death. Despite the rigorous training required of chefs who prepare this dish, incidents of improper preparation resulting in fatalities occur every year. So if you're feeling adventurous and find yourself considering a taste of this deadly delicacy, remember, unless prepared by a trained chef, this delicacy could be your last meal. Rhubarb pie might seem harmless, but did you know that the leaves of this plant can be deadly? Yes, you heard it right. The green leaves of the rhubarb plant, often discarded in favor of the tart stalks, contain a naturally occurring compound called oxalic acid. Ingesting a large amount of these leaves can lead to oxalic acid poisoning. The symptoms can range from burning in the mouth and throat to nausea, vomiting, and severe digestive discomfort. But it doesn't stop there. In severe cases, consumption of rhubarb leaves can lead to kidney failure. The kidneys play a crucial role in filtering out toxins from our bodies. When they're unable to function properly due to an overload of oxalic acid, it can lead to serious health complications and, in the worst-case scenario, death. So, next time you're baking a rhubarb pie, remember, it's the stalks we eat, not the leaves. Elderberries might be full of antioxidants, but they can also make you violently ill. This is because elderberries, specifically their leaves, twigs, and seeds, contain bitter alkaloids that produce hydrocyanic acid. This is a fancy way of saying that they produce a form of cyanide, a deadly poison. When these parts of the elderberry plant are ingested, especially when they are not properly processed, they can cause a range of unpleasant symptoms. These include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. There have been incidents where people have fallen seriously ill after consuming elderberry juice, such as during a religious ceremony where attendees were not aware of the proper preparation methods. So, while elderberries can be a delicious and healthy addition to your diet, it's crucial that they're cooked properly before consumption. This neutralizes the harmful toxins, allowing you to enjoy their benefits safely. Always ensure your elderberries are properly cooked before consumption. Red kidney beans, a staple in many diets, but did you know they can be toxic if not cooked properly? That's right. These seemingly harmless beans contain a natural protein called lectin. This protein can cause serious gastrointestinal symptoms if the beans are not cooked thoroughly. Now, this doesn't mean you need to swear off red kidney beans altogether. The key to safety is proper preparation. Raw kidney beans contain high levels of lectin. But if you boil them for at least 10 minutes, you can destroy this toxic protein. However, just heating them on a low temperature, such as in a slow cooker, can actually increase their toxicity. So, next time you're whipping up a batch of chili or your favorite bean salad, remember this important safety tip. Properly cooking your red kidney beans can make the difference between a nutritious meal and a health hazard. Remember, always boil your beans for at least 10 minutes. Castor oil seeds, a common ingredient in cosmetics, but did you know they contain a deadly poison? Yes, you heard it right. These seemingly innocent seeds harbor a lethal secret in the form of ricin, an incredibly toxic compound. Ricin is so potent, in fact, that it has been used in chemical warfare and has even made its way into popular media as a deadly poison. However, don't fret just yet. The lethal compound is found in the seed's outer shell and is destroyed during the oil extraction process. This means that the castor oil you find on store shelves is safe for use. But keep in mind, the raw seeds should never be ingested or handled without proper precautions. Castor oil seeds, while beneficial in the world of beauty and health, carry a deadly secret that underscores the importance of proper processing and handling. Luckily, the toxin is destroyed during oil extraction. Lychees are delicious, but consuming them unripe can be dangerous. This tropical fruit, loved for its sweet, aromatic flavor, harbors a hidden danger when not fully ripe. The culprit is a toxin called hypoglycin, found in high concentrations in unripe lychees. Hypoglycin can trigger a severe drop in blood sugar, leading to hypoglycemia. This is particularly risky for malnourished children who lack sufficient reserves of glucose in their livers. In severe cases, it can lead to acute swelling of the brain, a condition known as encephalopathy. This can result in seizures, coma, and in the worst cases, death. The danger is heightened when unripe lychees are consumed on an empty stomach or as a significant part of one's diet. So, while lychees can be a delightful treat, it's crucial to ensure they're ripe before you indulge. Remember, a little caution can go a long way in safeguarding your health. Always ensure your lychees are ripe before consumption. Nutmeg, a common spice but in large doses, can cause organ failure. It's hard to believe, isn't it? This little spice that we often use in our holiday treats and cozy lattes can be a silent danger if not used responsibly. Nutmeg contains a compound called myristicin, which, in high doses, can have some pretty severe effects on the body. Imagine this. You've just enjoyed a hearty meal and now you're sipping on a nutmeg-laden latte. You feel a little off, and then you start experiencing symptoms like hallucinations, seizures, irregular heartbeat, and nausea. This is the unfortunate reality of nutmeg poisoning. And as the symptoms escalate, it could lead to organ failure and even death. So the next time you're reaching for that nutmeg, remember it's not just a spice, it's a substance that should be treated with respect. A pinch of nutmeg goes a long way. Green potatoes, harmless looking, but they contain a nerve toxin. Yes, you heard it right. Green potatoes are not as innocent as they appear. They contain solanine, a dangerous nerve toxin that, if ingested, can cause a host of unpleasant symptoms. From vomiting and diarrhea to even paralysis, solanine is not something to be taken lightly. So, how does a potato turn green? Well, it's all about the light. When potatoes are exposed to light, they start producing chlorophyll, which gives them a green hue. However, along with the chlorophyll, they also produce solanine. The greener the potato, the higher the solanine content. But don't panic just yet. Cooking at high temperatures can reduce the levels of solanine. However, if a potato is very green, it's best to toss it out. And don't forget the sprouts. Potato sprouts are also high in solanine and should be removed and discarded. Avoid green potatoes and their sprouts at all costs. Your health is worth more than a few potatoes. Raw cashews, a popular snack, but did you know they contain a poisonous chemical? Yes, indeed, raw cashews hold a secret that's not widely known. They contain urushiol, a chemical that's also found in poison ivy. This chemical can cause an allergic reaction that leads to a rash, and in severe cases, it can result in difficulty breathing. You might be thinking, but I've eaten raw cashews before. Well, the truth is a little more complex. The raw cashews you find in grocery stores are not truly raw. They've been steamed or roasted to remove the urushiol, making them safe to eat. This heat treatment is a critical step in the processing of cashews. Beware of cashews sold in other forms, especially if they haven't undergone this heat treatment. It's always safer to stick with those that are clearly labeled as roasted or steamed. So the next time you reach for a handful of cashews, remember this: always ensure your cashews are roasted before consumption. Kiwi Skin might be nutritious, but did you know it can be harmful to some people? That's right, this fuzzy exterior is packed with beneficial nutrients including fiber, folate, and vitamin C and E. In fact, when you eat a kiwi with its skin, you're significantly boosting your fruit's fiber content. However, there's a flip side to this coin. For individuals prone to kidney stones, kiwi skin might not be the best choice. This is because kiwis, particularly their skin, contain a fair amount of oxalates, compounds that in excessive amounts can lead to the formation of kidney stones. So, while it's tempting to get the most out of your kiwi by eating its skin and all, if you have a history of kidney stones, it's best to exercise a little caution. Enjoy the sweet tangy flesh of the kiwi, but maybe give the skin a miss. If you're prone to kidney stones, consume kiwi skin with caution. So, we've covered some of the most dangerous foods that you might have in your kitchen. It's astonishing how the ordinary foods we consume daily can pose such lethal threats if not handled correctly. Starting with apple seeds, the seemingly innocent core of a fruit, it's important to remember that they house amygdalin, which can turn into cyanide in our gut. Then we have the exotic fugu, or pufferfish, a delicacy that demands meticulous preparation due to its high content of tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin far deadlier than cyanide. And who would have thought that the leafy green part of rhubarb could lead to kidney failure, or that elderberries, if not processed correctly, could cause severe illness? Red kidney beans, too, can cause gastrointestinal distress if not cooked properly. Then there's the castor oil seeds, the source of the notorious poison ricin, though thankfully the oil extraction process destroys the toxin. Unripe lychees are a hidden danger, especially for underfed children, as they can cause acute brain swelling. Nutmeg, a common spice in our kitchen, can cause organ failure and hallucinations if consumed in large quantities. Green potatoes, on the other hand, contain solanine, a nerve toxin that can lead to severe health issues. Raw cashews, a favorite snack for many, contain urushiol, a poisonous chemical also found in poison ivy. And lastly, the skin of the kiwi, while packed with nutrients, should be consumed with caution, especially by individuals prone to kidney stones. So there you have it. A summary of some of the most dangerous foods that could be lurking in your kitchen. The key here is to remember that it's not just about what we eat, but also how we prepare and consume these foods. Remember, knowledge is power, and with these tips, you can ensure safer consumption. It's all about balance, moderation, and proper preparation. Stay safe, stay healthy, and always be aware of what's on your plate. Now that we know the dangers, how do we ensure safe consumption? It starts with proper preparation and cooking. For example, boiling red kidney beans for at least 10 minutes can destroy the natural protein, lectin, that causes severe gastrointestinal symptoms. Avoiding certain parts of plants is another strategy. Who knew apple seeds could be harmful? Now that you do, you can make sure to discard them. Moderation is a key principle in any diet. Consuming large amounts of nutmeg, for example, can lead to organ failure and hallucinations. A sprinkle here and there, however, can add a nice touch to your dishes. Being mindful of the condition of your food can also save you from harm. Green potatoes, for instance, contain a nerve toxin that can cause a host of unpleasant symptoms. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about the food you consume, the safer you'll be. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember to prioritize your health above all else.